You ever been out on a project by yourself and you just need one more hand? And what's worse than trying to get a broken down piece of equipment up onto a trailer when it's 100 degrees out, and just trying to figure out how to do it by yourself? Okay, well, I think I found the solution. Let me show you what I got here. This is a winch that is all portable. It's got its own case. Super easy to set up. You can hook it up to any battery. On my trailers, I started putting these electric jacks on them because I got tired of going up and down with all of that. And I got a battery there in the front to run the jack. So open up the battery compartment, and you could do this too with just any, you could take a battery with you. You could have longer jumper cables running up to your vehicle or whatever. But Tank offered to send this out. It's made by Rugged Off-Road. It's their TK4500. The whole freaking winch is in this case. And I'll show you a picture of everything it comes with, but it came with everything that you see here. The cables, the leads rather, it came with a wired remote, a wireless remote, shackles, and a snatch block. So, and it's even got a spot here on the front to be able to hook up the snatch block, or I'm sorry, to double back your winch line, and then you can hook your snatch block somewhere else out there. But I got to load up these 2,500 gallon tanks, and I have loaded them by myself before, but they're a little bit of a chore, especially if there's any sediment left in them from the previous build or whatever. Anyways, I buy used tanks, and this is going to make it so much easier. Whereas sometimes I was having to pull them up onto the trailer with my truck, and it was a mess. But anyways, this thing, and it weighs like, I don't know, I don't want to misspeak here, maybe 35 pounds, something like that. It's a 4,500 pound winch, so it's not like we're not trying to get, a semi out of a ditch. But as far as just having a way to be able to get your vehicle, you could easily use this to pull your vehicle out. You could use this for loading stuff on trailers. You could use this for skidding logs out in the woods, up a ravine, skidding them into a dump trailer. Dump trailers have batteries on them, so you'd easily be able to hook this up. Getting a tractor unstuck, but just having a winch that you can just grab and go. Don't get me wrong, I love the winch that is on like a 2-inch receiver hitch where you can just slide it into any truck. Nothing wrong with that at all. But you don't always need a 12,000 pound winch, right? I mean, if you double this back, now you're at 9,000 pounds of pulling force, especially by the time you're down on the first spool or two, first wrap or two on the winch. So anyways, there's a link down below. I think it's worth it. Do with it as you please. But here's a video, and I'm going to show you me using it. We'll go from there. So this tank here actually had a little bit of sand in it from the well that it was hooked to. They were getting a lot of sediment. So anyways, we're just gonna winch it up here. And yeah, I'll have to guide it some, but this is all rope, so you don't have any burrs in your hands. All right, you can see this thing is making short work of this. Way easier than me having to do this by hand. Definitely an improvement. I'm going to bring you over here and let you watch. And I'm just using the wireless remote here. All right, I'm going to set you down so that way I can work this around these ramps and not take a chance of scarring this tank up. But certainly an improvement over having to push these things up here by hand. Oh man, this is nice. Where has this thing been my whole life? This is, I'll tell you what, this would make a great, like, not just Father's Day present, but like a Christmas present or a birthday present or whatever to a young man that just works by himself, like a farmhand. This would be freaking fantastic. You can pull lawnmowers out of ditches with this. You can pull your truck out, pull your ATV out. You can load trailers. If you know like a go-getter, this would be the winch for them. I'm telling you, like, this thing is neat. All right, went and got a pipe wrench. I'm gonna get this fitting broke out of here. And that way I know what size I need because I'll redo all the fittings. There's things where it's like you'll spend a little bit of money having to clean this, but this is the silt that's in this tank. It's just like sand. And that's how I'm able to get them cheap, if you will, compared to buying a brand new one. To get this wireless remote to connect, just hold down your in and out button for about 3 seconds. Your motor will kind of jump when it receives the signal. Sometimes. There you go, like that. And then you go right back to winching it up. And that way you not hanging up on anything. There we go, we are. All right, so there you have it. If you're not looking to break your back and break out any more of a sweat than you absolutely have to at work, I would highly recommend looking into a portable winch. Whether it's this one particular one or not, that's up to you. I do like the fact that it's got a synthetic rope that's much safer. It's also got a rash guard on there. So when I wrapped it around the front there, I wasn't damaging anything on the line itself. And tank is up there, and I could certainly use this. You know, if I was doing this, I would get that tank all the way to the front, and then I would use these back D-rings, and I'd hook up the winch here, and I would winch up the next one. And so that way I'd be able to haul more than one at a time. But you could pull them up over the side, whatever. If you're recovering game out in the woods, this would be handy to have on the UTV for deer season. There's a multitude of reasons to have one of those. There's always a lawnmower or a truck or something broke down around here that needs to get up onto a trailer, so we can either get it onto a better area to work on or to a shop or whatever. For the money, I don't think you'll beat it. It is not a 12,000 pound recovery winch. Don't get it twisted, but if you just need an extra hand for doing something, highly recommend looking at this. And yeah, so thanks to Rugged Off-Road for sending out the TK4500. Appreciate it. Very useful with the projects that I got going on and just working by myself and things here on the homestead and these off-grid cabins and just doing things by myself. So, all right, folks, we'll catch you in the next one. I hope you found that useful. Link down below. Mountain Wizard out. See ya.